Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex on pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky, and that brain I won't speak on, cause y'all won't put no leash on me. Let me run about your way, get my Tyreek on. Fly to Miami to get my beach on. Preach on.
All right, cool.
All right, we are here.
Yes, sir.
Our Look for Force, season 3. Man, this season has been one of the best seasons
Hold
in
on.
Power. I don't even know in how long.
Hold on. Happy Sunday to everybody. And
Yes.
because Josiah just went through something, and I just went through something yesterday. Josiah got
Yes.
fired, and my job laid me off yesterday.
Yo, what?
My job laid me off yesterday. My one job.
Really?
Randomly laid me off yesterday. I mean, I still had Uber in the tuck, so I was still making money with that too. But at the same time, just like you was making money with the other joint. But yeah, it was just random layoff. I was just like,
What is
oh
with these
wow.
jobs, man?
I'm like, oh wow, okay. Soon as they laid me off, I went straight to the crib, changed my clothes, and went straight on the Uber block and made like 300 last night. It was like, bro, yep, well, I'm on survivor mode. That's what we doing. It is
And
what
the
it
crazy
is.
part is, like, that, this job, UPS was a smart way. I went to UPS with you guys. You did not see me or present to with the UPS. My first job that fired me was my job when I was in Wright State. I was a call center there, obviously.
Yeah,
And when I was there, I got let go of my job as a personal assistant because well, I think there was also some ulterior motives behind it, really. But they were saying because I dropped one of my classes, it messed with my, I guess, my curriculum grade, whatever it was. I don't know what they were trying to say. But
right,
basically, it cost me my job, right? So
right.
I forced myself to lose my job. But this job was more of like this happened. UPS happened more of like you were caught sleeping, and we had thousands of
Yeah,
phones of you, and this, that, and third. And
that's
I'm like.
hilarious to me. That's
I'm
hilarious.
like, I dozed. I may have my eyes closed just a little bit, but I was not sleeping. There's a big difference.
Yeah, that's hilarious
But
to me.
that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. I'm gonna pull through. Beezy gonna pull through.
As
God got him
always.
at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? Like
As
your
always.
rejection is actually his God, his redirection.
And it's
So
crazy. The crazy thing about it is, I already said, I told my girl, I already told her that I'm about to go full time Uber and podcasting and stuff like that January 1st. So all they did was they just speeded up the process. I was about to leave them
yeah,
January on Thursday anyway. So it didn't make me no difference.
bro.
So when it happened, I was like, oh shoot, well, that's cool
And
because I was about to leave y'all anyway.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad that some of my fans have tuned in off my channel towards your channel because I'm like, bro, I haven't been able to do YouTube reactions on my channel
Yep.
since I want to say August. Yeah.
Cats
So
ain't
I
had no
literally
time. So
September.
now the
I'm
time
like,
freed up now. I'm about to
bro,
lock
it'd be
in
timing.
100%.
It'd be life. It'd be
Yep.
yeah. It'd be life. It'd be what else can I say? It'd be I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Job, obviously back to back Kroger's at the time I worked at UPS. uh, Having to record videos, then having to edit them, then also having to make sure you have the time for it to do so. Then I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I have to go get my sleep. It's a whole entire like process. So people don't understand it. They don't get the grind. It's so real. It takes a
It
lot
is.
out. Even when I'm doing videos with Beezy and Larry, I have to like once I get done, I have to take a breather and be like, okay, all right,
Right.
we got that done. That was great, awesome. When it comes out, it'll sound awesome. But sometimes I'll when I'm in the moment and I'm recording, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have said that. I may have sounded right when I said like this. I'm critical. I started a little too much. Blah blah blah. So I'm very hard on myself. It's just like I don't know. I don't ever tell you that easy, but that's what really be happening.
Yeah.
And then by the time I hear the video come out, I'm like, oh, I sounded pretty good on this
Yeah, it
one.
was
Like,
solid.
yo, BZ was hitting on this spot. And I'm
Right.
like,
Solid.
oh wow. And then it comes out so good. It's like you're in the moment, you're doing it. You don't realize how good it's gonna come out until you actually hear like the final like draft of it, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
weird, so weird. But it's a little off topic. We're sorry, you guys. Before we get
Yeah.
into
We're gonna get
Best
y'all a lot.
Friends,
We're gonna feed y'all 2026
we
with
gonna feed
everything
you.
we got.
Oh, 2026, we going crazy.
With
We going
everything we
crazy,
got,
bro.
you're gonna see us on the screen a lot. You're
We
gonna see a lot of
going
everything.
crazy, bro.
I'm
You
about to
know what I'm
have
saying?
I'm
It's
about to
gonna
have
be
time to
efficient.
do it all. I'm about to have time to do it all.
Yup.
So
We
it's a,
going crazy.
definitely a faith thing. I don't know if anybody believe when they on here, but it's a faith step for real to be
It
like,
is.
all right, we're about to go in all in because you got to have a certain amount of subscribers to get paid. You got to get a certain amount of views and all that. But I believe the content that we got and the content that we are going to create will bring the viewers that we need to bring in the income that we need, so we don't have to work no more. So that's where
Facts.
I'm at with it.
Facts. And I'm
Yep.
gonna be doing some Dota E content, so stay on top of that Dota E content on my channel.
Hmm.
TNA, I'm doing AEW. I know B's don't want to do that stuff.
I was
NXT.
thinking, I ain't gonna hold you. I was thinking I might slide. I might slide to AEW in 2026 to go check them out,
Okay.
man. I seen my boy come
Okay.
back and put himself in the title front in the title match. I don't even know if that happened already, but I think it did. It was a four-way title
Who?
joint. My boy, that I'll be saying that it's good on the mic. He be having the
Oh, MJF.
Burberry
Yeah, he
on.
won. He won the work out last night.
Yeah,
Yup. He
yep.
won.
I
Yup. Shout out
was
to
gonna
MJF.
watch that. I was gonna watch that too. That was gonna be my
Yeah, World's
first
End was dope.
episode of coming in on the AEW field to see what they talking about over
AEW
there.
World's End. BZ has come to the light, you guys. He's
Yeah,
come to the light.
I'm
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
check it
You
out,
gotta love
man.
it.
Try to
I
give other
love
people another opportunity.
it. That's why. Well, I will. To be fair, I will say WWE and AEW have had, in my opinion, not a full rough year, but a rough year, in the
Hmm.
sense that it wasn't very much, apparent that I want to tune into AEW this whole year. I didn't really watch it as much as I would love to because I'm a big AEW fan, as you know. But by the time 2026 rolls around, oh, I'm going crazy. I'm doing WWE, AEW, NXT, TNA, Ring of
Hmm.
Honor. Maybe some Japan here and there, maybe some Triple A. You know what I'm saying? However, that's going to do the pay per views, of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be staying on top of everything. Your boy's going to be busy, busy, busy.
Yeah,
But
I
just so
tell
you
you
guys
this.
know, content coming out.
I tell you this. If Alberto Del Rio go to AAA, I'm watching that.
Oh, thanks.
If I hope he comes to WWE, so I don't have to. But if he goes there, I'm watching it because that's my guy.
Yep. Well, he was there. Well, he was there.
Yeah,
We just see that WWE had that partnership deal yet.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's my guy, man. That's my guy.
So yeah. So like I said, I want to see. Yeah, definitely I see that. I'm definitely a big fan of Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del
Hey, I hope he
Rio.
come with old boy
My
too. I
guy.
hope he come with him too.
Oh, and Carl
I need
Rodriguez.
all of it. I
Yes.
need all of
Yes.
it.
Yes. Um. So yeah, you guys like, comment, subscribe, share amongst your friends, amongst your family, people who like you, people who don't like you. We may like you, and there are other times we may not necessarily like you because we don't know you and you don't know us. So that's great.
Right.
So here we are, season 3, episode 8.
Mm.
Build back better.
Mm.
Mm. BZ,
Mm.
who was the MVP of this episode to you?
Freaking Nard. Janard.
Junkie
I can't
Jannard.
give it to nobody else. I can't give it to
Junkie
nobody else.
Jannard.
I was trying because Diamond had his moments. There's a lot of people that had their moments. Vic had his moment. Diamond had
Yep.
his moments, but Jannard just, bruh. It was a tie going towards the end, but
Yes.
he crossed the finish line with flying colors at the end. He did a move
Bro.
nobody liked, but at the same time, I was just like, I didn't see that coming.
Oh,
That's
I
great.
absolutely hated it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're
I
going to talk
absolutely
about it. We're
hated
going
it.
to talk about it.
But at the same as
Jeez.
that time, I had to go. You know what? Hey, at the end of the day, sir, that's what makes shows good.
Yeah.
You have a protagonist that you love,
Yeah.
and a protagonist that you absolutely hate. And if anything, Power got the job done right.
They definitely did.
They got the job done right because I'm gonna tell you, by the time I get towards that particular scene with Jannard, and you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? We got like highlight right now. JP got his lights turned off,
System
and they
shut
have been
down.
shut down.
System shut
I'm
down.
gonna I'm gonna say this right now. Probably, arguably, one of the saddest kills I've seen in Power history.
You think so?
Yes,
It was an emotional situation. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't
it
emotional about it,
was.
but I could see why people.
Bro.
I could see why people was like that because he just built that
Yeah.
bond back with D Mac. All of that, everything was like
Not
that,
only that, that's Tommy's
and
brother.
that's Tommy's
Tommy
brother.
found out. Tommy didn't even knew he even had a half brother. Think about this, like BZ. Like all the years we saw Tommy and Ghost,
Yeah,
run like New York. You know what I'm saying? And OG Power, right?
yeah.
And how he came up as a kid in New York, and how he's bullied, and ironically he's beaten up by black people. But come to find out, you have a whole half brother who was black,
Hmm.
right? Or technically biracial. You know what I'm saying? Because have mother white, dad's black. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it was trippy, man. Very, very trippy. Very, very trippy. But what I can say is, unfortunately, JP is out of here. You know what I'm saying? And Kate, that's going to affect Kate. It's going to affect Deep. It's going to affect
That's gonna
Tommy, but
affect
it's definitely going to affect
everybody.
D-Man. D-Man's going to be D-Man.
He about to
And we
go.
thought D-Man was crazy
Yes,
like then.
especially they find out that
Bruh,
Jannar the one who did it, bro.
bruh.
Game
All
over.
right, all I'm gonna say is this: you better make sure you get enough. You better make sure you build that coalition back with the RD somehow because you don't kill their leader. All I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
say is
bad.
this,
Yeah, it's
bro.
bad.
You
It's
better
bad
make
for
sure
Jannar.
you have a backup plan because I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm
Those
telling you.
days are numbered, bro.
And I don't think Diamond gonna be behind him like that. I don't because Jannard
Nah,
moving, doing his own thing. That's why it's funny how that scene popped up. Well, we about to talk about it, but it's funny
oh
how
yeah,
that situation happened after Diamond went to go and try to get Ashanti back, and she was like, "No, he was trying to kill you the whole time." And for Jannard to make a move like that behind Diamond back, bro,
I,
that's gonna be a different
if
situation.
Diamond,
He about to be
if
out of here.
Jannard
What's up,
goes so
bro?
far as to lie, Diamond that
I'm
he
all
had
right.
nothing to do with it, it's up.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a problem if you find that out like that. Like
That's
I'm.
why I'm saying
Mm-mm.
Jannard, although it was don't get it twisted. The way it looked, super dope. Super freaking dope.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
But at the same as that time, Jannard, you cruising for a reason, my guy. You got
Yeah.
consequences heading your way.
I'll be surprised if you make it out of episode 9. I'll be shocked.
Mm, mm, That's how BZ knows that's how bad it went. That's
I'll be
how bad it
shocked.
went.
I'm now in my head.
But
I'm like, who's going to be the one to do it? That's what I want to know.
but I will say this. I will say this. If anything, the last couple of episodes have made us realize that Demon Time Diamond
Yeah,
and Ducky Jannard
yeah,
are both what's the word for it? Reckless.
yeah. They different. They
They're
different.
different. And I think the reason why Jannard loved his brother was because he was just as reckless as he was. They held down Chicago CBI and they were both reckless, but then we started noticing like they have a kryptonite. And their kryptonite is this. Diamond has a alcohol
Alcohol
problem.
problem. Yeah. And
Jannard
Jannard
has
got the
a drug
yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Which essentially is kind of like similar to the same thing,
Mhm.
but it makes them a lot more irrational.
Mhm.
It makes them not think a lot clearly. It makes their decisions look very like suspect, right?
Mhm.
And then it makes all more sense why Diamond and Jannar would go to meet with Madame Wu and agree to the fentanyl deal, which I thought was very very stupid.
Right.
Because if you're selling that fentanyl, you're going to kill half of Chicago,
Yeah.
and ain't gonna want to buy it
Man.
because
Yeah.
instead of expecting a
You're not making
high,
no money off that. Yep.
no, they're making money off of it, but
No,
they're
I'm saying
expecting
you
the
won't if
people.
everybody dead.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
If you killing
There you
everybody,
go.
you ain't got no money to
Which
make.
is why I was trying to tell people that's like, no, it's not Jannard just getting high and going back to being Ducky Jannard. Dude, it's the fact that you're going to have everybody dying. So he just standing off. He's basically killing himself. Go right
Pretty
ahead.
much, yeah.
You'll be out of here. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? He was smoking on that Jannard pack very soon if you do that.
yeah. That's why he got
But
sat on his
no,
butt by JP because he was
I'm
on that
telling you.
mess. JP
Telling you.
smashed that boy in the parking lot.
Boy, JP beat the brace off of Jannard, bro. I'm not even going to hold you.
it
That was a great scene. He had
was.
it coming. And I forgot that too. Yeah. Jannard did push up on D Mac.
Yeah,
When D Mac had got shot that one time on back in season 1.
yeah.
That was crazy. That's crazy. So you okay? So D Mac basically wanted to go back in business with a guy who shot him and was
Hmm.
looking for bygones to be bygones. Well,
You
let
thinking
bygones
from
to
the
be
money,
bygones.
looking from the money standpoint, wasn't even really caring about everything else. The
That's
business. That's what.
crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who be looking past everything for the business. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So I remember that he told Jannard, so you was the one that shot my son, and Jannard didn't deny it, but his face looked like, dude, get away from me, blah blah blah. Or unless he, they didn't show Jannard's face when he had shot the D-Mac, so I wondered did he send out hitters to shoot D-Mac because about what all had happened with him and Tommy. But
Right.
I'll have to watch season one back to go right here and figure it out. But yeah, Jannard put a hit on D-Mac for sure. But anyways. Let's get to the first scene of this episode. Give me 1 second. Hold on. And that is Bobby, the cop. You know what I'm saying? The one who's married to Stacey Marks, who we know got dropped off
Oh
in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
episode 7.
Yeah. That is how the
But
show
I'm just
started.
saying.
Forgot.
Oh, and wait till you hear. And by the way, you guys, Lions in the Sand, episode 7. We've done that already. Go right ahead. We'll be the same. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it come out a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Just so you know, we've already touched on that, and we also
Yeah,
got
we
a
had some
bit of
technical
a nice cameo
difficulties on
coming
that
in
one,
there.
but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little local guy coming around talking about the show alongside with us. So you'll hear that out. I was shopping at Walmart at the time. I'm just being full transparent. But anyway, um, Bobby shows up. The crime scene. One of the cops, the dirty cop comes around him telling, "Hey Bobby, you made him want to come over. Like, move. I need to go right here and see this. I'm not trying to hear what you're saying." Goes over, grabs the blanket, sees Stacey's body, and he is pissed.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Tommy Egan, Tommy, you did this? Oh, it's up." You know what I'm saying? And then we know it's like underneath her car was her cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Had all her contacts towards Tommy, and Tommy's name was under Passion Inc. And basically they had a meet tonight, and yep, that's pretty much like what all had happened. So he puts two to the gauge, realizing, oh yeah, she sacrificed herself. And but at the same that time, he's pissed because at the end of the day, even though they was going through a divorce, that was still his wife.
All right.
How do you feel about that scene?
I first I thought that it was recorded. That's why it shocked me that he only just called. I thought it was like recording, like when he picked up the phone. I thought he would have
Mm-hmm.
seen the message with recording of the whole conversation, but instead it was just he just seen the number or whatever on the phone and he called. So the scene was different because I thought I was expecting a little bit more as far as on the phone. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? But and normally everybody got their phones blocked or phones, whatever. So to be able to get access to it like that, even though that was her husband though, so it ain't like you could. But I know a lot of husbands that don't know they watch phone to get in a phone. So that's why I'm like, that was crazy. But for where the phone was, I don't. Was it? Did it fall out of her pocket or was it automatically? We'll be all right. Have a good one, all right? Yep. I was like, did it fall out of her pocket or was it set there before she? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. When I seen the
I
scene,
think it
I was
was
like,
set
did she
there.
put that? So she set it there and then called Tommy, and that's what I'm saying. Well, if she would have did that, my thing was, why didn't she record it?
Yeah, that's stupid. So okay, so then basically it's like I guess it's like basically like people had access to her phone.
Yeah,
He was in the context of what calling Tommy,
yeah,
and we're gonna see how that transitions into the next scene. But still, it's like even with that connective tissue, the problem with that is you didn't get a recording of Tommy killing you.
exactly.
So if you didn't get a recording of Tommy killing you
You still
with,
going off of
no
assumption?
dialogue, no lines, no nothing of your voice and his voice being heard before you hit the gunshots, like put two and two together and make it make sense. Like you didn't went out the smartest way you thought you was gonna went out.
Exactly.
You should have
Bec-
had it recorded.
right. Because if she would have had
Thus,
the
when
recording,
Bobby would have gotten the record, he would have figured out, oh, it was Tommy Egan. Oh,
exactly,
I do know that voice. Oh, that must be Mr. Egan. So like
exactly.
you would have put that, you know what I'm saying? So she went out stupid.
So
Like
that's
she
what that's what
like
I'm. So that's
she
what I'm
went
saying.
out stupid.
That's what
And
I'm
I thought,
saying. When you
and at the
look
time,
at
I was
that,
thinking, oh, she was having Tommy recorded.
I
That's
did
why she was acting the
too.
way she did. Boom, boom, boom. But when you see that, you're like,
Yeah, I'm like,
nigga.
no, because now when another scene come up with Vic and all that, all he can say was, Tommy, I know it was you. All you know is about the meeting spot and all of that, but you cannot put the gun in Tommy's hand saying that he killed you. You can't do that because you don't got to record it.
Mm-hmm.
You just got a phone call. So at the end of the day, if you try to charge him, you really can't
Because you have no evidence,
because
nor
you
do you
have
have
no
any proof.
exactly. You have
You
no
don't have any
evidence.
evidence.
You just got a
You would have
phone.
thought. You would have thought for all that time being on the force,
That's
being a
crazy.
cop, being an AUSA, whatever your
You
thing
got
was,
to be
a U.S.
smarter than
attorney,
that.
whatever it is, there you go. There you go.
Got to be smarter than that, man.
Like,
She went
have
out
you
like
not
a
been trained? Have you not been taught? So, like,
yeah.
nah, Stacey went out
She
like
went
a
like
damn
a
sucker,
yeah.
bro.
She went out stupid. She
She
went
went
out
out like a
stupid.
sucker, bro. I'm
She
sorry,
really
like
went
that
out
is
stupid.
bullshit.
She really went
And
out
he
stupid.
but I guess in his mind he's like, well, regardless, I know it's Tommy. But it's like, yeah, you know it's Tommy, but you still didn't get. See, this is the reason why. This is the reason why cops in power do not win.
They don't.
They don't win because because one, it's either you're going way too far,
Yeah.
you put yourself at risk, you make dumb choices after dumb choices before an even dumber decision,
Yeah.
and by the end, you're a goner.
Yeah.
We done seen it multiple
Multiple times.
freaking
Yeah.
times with
Yeah.
OG Power and Put Two Ghosts and Raising Canaan and even in Force. The cops in the show are dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb. Like, come on. Like to the point where, matter of fact, I don't even think in the first season like there was any cops that was around when Tommy was causing all the chaos in Chicago to begin with.
That's a fact.
Like there was no cops. Like, okay, y'all didn't see this man. Oh, well, he's supposed to be dead in New York, but we got a situation now in Force. Okay, cool. Where was the cops at?
Where was the
So
cops?
that's a little wire critique right there and there, but at the same as that time, it's like it's a TV show at the end of the day. So regardless of what it is, what it is, but it just goes to show you at the end of the day, we we root for these drug dealers when in reality, in real time, we should not be rooting for drug dealers
Exactly. We don't root for them.
whatsoever.
Well,
But this whole show has guys designed to where we root for the drug dealers as if there are superheroes for street justice.
exactly.
That's basically what they are.
Yep.
Superheroes for street justice.
Yeah.
Like, and then you got super villains, and then you got the anti heroes and the anti villains. Like,
Right.
there's just a mix of everything. It's whomever you like you're rooting for.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get into scene two. Scene two is with Tommy and Maria. You know what I'm saying? Tommy, as we can see, got the bruises all on his body, welt from the
Yeah.
diamond fight. You know what I'm saying? The diamond fight was crazy. People may have mentioned about why was Tommy running
Oh
this
yeah. Yeah.
mission.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will
Running up the
admit,
stairs. That's funny.
Tommy's never ran, never,
Yeah.
never. Like you, I don't know if that was a writer's choice, his choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it. Tommy's a big guy. He can box, he can fight. I get all of that. But Tommy, you're not known to run from anybody, bro.
He was
You
running.
never are
He
known
was
to.
trying to get out the way. That was crazy.
That was hilarious. But regardless of whatever it is, Tommy's still that dude. He's still gangster. It doesn't hurt street cred. It's just man looks silly. But anyway, I guess he didn't
Yeah.
ring with her doctor. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
he tripped a little bit, but who knows? Um. Anyways, talking to Maria, talking about like how he got to a fight with Diamond, called him the B word, called him
Yeah.
a punk. Maria is checking on him, and basically he's like, "I'm about to take that coalition. I'm gonna burn the whole entire coalition down because they can't survive without me." Blah blah blah. And Maria's like, "Come here. Let me treat you. Let me go right here and calm you down. Don't think about this rationally, Tommy.
Yeah.
Don't burn it down. Take it back. You started it. You built it. You gave Tommy the game plan. Jannar was in on it for a little while. You can still bring it back to the fold.
Yeah.
Right about now, it sounds like they're tripping. And on top of that, if you also need some help, let's bring in my brother.
Me and
Bring in
Josiah
Miguel,
me and
which I thought
Josiah
was
was
smart.
saying this for the last
Super smart.
two episodes. We were saying that. I'm like, bro, them
Yes.
two gonna have to team up. They're gonna have to team up. We've been saying that the last two episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bringing in our brother.
So
I think that combination is
Tommy's not
dangerous.
trying to be with it. He's not really on Miguel like that. Understandably so. But he has no other choice. Like, what else could he do?
Right.
Then we see Bobby call, passing ink on Tommy's thing, and Tommy doesn't have to say a word. He's like, I already know who you are. Yeah, you took my wife out, and now it's gonna be like this. When I come around and see you, it's all guns blazing. I will make sure you suffer,
Yep.
and then you will be killed and locked up in jail. And well, you'll be in jail, and then you'll probably get killed, or you'll probably be serving life for all this time because I need to serve street justice and duty, and you killed my wife. I know you killed my wife, but you do not have any proof.
Mm-mm.
You don't have any proof.
None.
You got a text message, and it's under a different name.
Yep.
Anybody could be Patrick.
That's a
I could be
fact.
Patrick.
That's a
Mika
fact.
could be Patrick. But you don't know that. You don't know that.
That's a fact.
I'm moving on. Anyways, uh,
That's a fact.
so talking about Maria leaves, you know what I'm saying? He, checking on her. Then we see Diamond talking to Jannard. Basically, talking about like they're plotting moves against Jannard. So not against Jannard, against Tommy. Letting me know that at the end of the day, they're going to figure out something. Diamond Harry has said that Tommy is going to be signed with some people, and they're going to basically like go against him. But what was the key takeaway here was Diamond was bringing up to Jannard, hey, you need to get around with Chauncey. Ain't y'all still a team? Blah, blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
yeah. Yep.
And Jannard didn't let the Diamond know that Chauncey and him had broke up
Right.
right away at this scene, obviously. What did you make think of that scene?
Uh, the lack of communication,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to partners. You look at Tommy. You look at Diamond. They lack of communication. Tommy always doing stuff, not telling Diamond. Diamond always doing stuff that's not telling them. And it's funny because when they both making moves, Jannard got something to do with it. That's why they ain't telling nobody nothing. Every
No,
time, it's always that. It's always got something to do with. Well, Tommy just did this. Oh, I'm not telling you because you're so close with Jannard. Oh, well, me and Jannard just did this. Well, why didn't you tell Tommy? Like, oh, because that's Jannard. It's always somehow, some way, Jannard's connected. It's crazy.
and yes, it is crazy. And on top of that, Diamond's not putting two and two together and realizing that at this moment in time, your brother really got you underneath his thumb.
Right.
And not only does he got you underneath your thumb, we're starting to realize why Jannard loved the old Diamond. Because the old Diamond represented recklessness. That Jannard figured, oh, for as long as my brother had did it, and regardless of how reckless it went, he still managed to be the leader of CBI.
Yeah.
So the moment he came in, he's like, oh, I can do it too. I can be just as reckless. But I would argue you're probably worse.
Yeah.
Jannard's worse. Like, Diamond is more destructive with his recklessness, and it is more of a mental thing with him.
Yeah. After he shot old
Jannard's
girl through the
all
wall, it's crazy. I was like, oh no, Diamond is crazy.
yeah,
When he
they're
shot
both
through them
crazy.
girls up them steps, he shot Shorty up the. I was like, dang,
BZ, that was by far one of the craziest kills I've ever seen in
dang.
battle history. I've never seen a kill. That's what I was trying to tell you because me and him, you. By the way, before we even did this episode, we were talking about the kills or who had the best kills, and I was like, I
Yeah.
think the way the transitions happened with like, okay, the way Jannard did it towards the end of the episode, I was like, that was dope.
Yeah, that was
But
crazy.
the way Diamond did that,
Through
where
the
he didn't even have
wall.
to like go up the stairs, he just shot through the dang
Looking
on
at
freaking wall
Jannard.
while
He
she was
was
like
looking
walking
at
out there.
Jannard though.
I
He was
said,
looking
nah,
at
bro.
Jannard. He was looking at
I said,
Jannard,
nah.
shooting through the wall. I said, oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. That's different.
Big time different.
You don't even know
Big.
if Shorty ran up the steps and walked up the steps. You just bow, wow, 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 wow. It's just
Mm-hmm.
business. It's just business. I said,
It's
bro,
just
this boy
business.
different, gang.
Monster and everything too. So, yep, he was in playing. So he's like asking him about Shanti, and Jannard's kind of like a little fishy and shaky about that. So yeah, we know about what happened with all of that. I mean, to be fair, he fell for the trap, and Tommy gave him Jade, and the dude fell for the trap. And
Yeah,
listen, I would have fell for the trap, but I wouldn't have took no drugs. What I'm saying, doing so.
right.
I'm gonna just be honest, but at the same time, not really because I'm trying my best to not steer away from that stuff. Anyways, well, not steer away from drugs, but you know what I'm saying, like woman. Anyways,
That's
uh,
crazy.
the next thing we have is Tommy meeting up with Shay.
By itself.
Okay, I feel bad for Tommy because yes, Tommy is by himself. He's a lone wolf essentially,
Yep.
talking towards Shay. You know what I'm saying? And Shay's like, "What use do I have of you? I already heard around the way in the streets that you got kicked out of PVI. Diamond Gennaro no longer leads you. So what use are you to me? And he
Right.
has this man pull the straps on the Tommy, and Tommy again has talked his way out of it.
Yep.
He talks about what he can do for Shay going forward. He'll build himself back. Don't worry, I'll make sure to do this for you. I already got I already got something for you to go right hand and have. Just so you know, I don't want no smoke. Jay's like,
Right.
okay, because because Tommy still needs Shay as the connect. If he can't have Shay as his connect, he doesn't get paid. And not only does not get paid, he don't have any income. So he will go essentially like, not only are you being taken out of a organization with CBI, you're being taken out of the connect, which means you're not having any money in your pocket.
At
You
all.
can't afford that. So he needs Shay, regardless if he likes him, don't like him, whatever. He needs Shay, right? Shay's like, okay, I see your hustle, boom, 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 boom. You're doing your thing, but here's the catch: I need you to sell weight and bring me back my stash within 24 hours.
20 or yep. They know that you can move it
Yep.
by yourself.
And here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for us to not have no business deal going forward. Boom, boom, boom. That's cool. We ain't got no business deal, but that's not gonna be the only thing you don't have to worry about. Because once we're done and you screw this up,
Yep. You're dead.
I screw up myself
And your family.
and your family.
Yeah.
Shay,
Different.
Shay,
Different.
at that moment in time, I'm not gonna lie. My heart was beating real fast. I was getting really worried from time. I'm like, no, no. Because it's
Man.
one thing for you to be balanced. Yeah, Tyler's going is going to give some niggas. I'm sorry, he gonna
Right.
give some. But it's another thing to deal with Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Not only are you dealing with Shay, you get the Marquez cartel come at your head.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to risk losing the Albanians. You know what I'm
At
saying? You
all.
already in business with them.
Right.
Um, and then you may have the Audis coming at you because of King Kilo
Yeah.
and the D-Man situation. So Tommy
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of like smoke coming around his way. Oh, not to mention cops coming at you. You got
Oh
Vic.
yeah.
If you don't head on you, which we'll get to our Vic in a minute because Vic was dumb as well. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Something wrong with him.
we gonna we gonna get to Vic.
He'll never get an
But
MVP.
yeah, yeah,
Boy, he
yeah. But
functioning.
like I
He
said,
weird.
yeah,
Cats just be crashing out at the wrong time. It's almost like these cats don't even know how to
at
crash
the
out.
wrong time when you had the perfect opportunity,
Yeah, I'm
just
like, you don't even know how to crash out. This is
there was
crazy.
nobody right there. You was trying to be so crazy and scary with the way you was moving. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, stop it,
We'll
bro.
get into that. We'll get into
Right.
that. Shout out to Shane Harper, though. I'm a big fan of him as an actor.
Oh,
But
definitely.
at the same time, bro, like the character of Vic Plant is stupid. Um, stupid of a snitch. So, yup, time figures it out, saves his life in the process. But now the idea is on. Oh, and another thing Shay also mentioned too, Tommy, is there was somebody that we knew that caused heat the other day by killing a cop. You know anything about that? And Tommy told that man a bold faced lie.
Yep. Me so, man.
It talked about killing Stacey Marks, which again, even though he lied, he had to lie
Yeah.
because if he had told the truth, again, that puts heat not only on Tommy but for them all together, and they can't afford it.
Right.
Period. This is what happens in the drug game, people. This is what happens in this drug game. So then we see Murray going to meet with Miguel. Come on, real quick. And she finds out the deal with me, where Miguel basically was going to put out the hit on Tommy, working with the Marquez cartel. She's upset at Miguel. Miguel explains his reason why, but then he gets into the reason why he prevented it from happening by saying at the end of the day he can't risk his son dying.
Right.
The more I'm starting to see Miguel, the more I'm becoming more of a fan of his character.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him die though, but I have the feeling that he's going to.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I
You
don't.
saying
I don't
yes?
think.
And
I
saying I
don't
don't
think.
know.
I don't think he's going to because of JP just died. I think they're gonna keep him and Tommy connected enough for the baby's sake. I think if things start getting jeopardized from that way, then I think he's probably gonna get killed. But by who, I don't know. If anything, it's probably gonna be Chet people because I don't think nobody else could get him. I don't think Dominic can get him. I don't think I don't think Dominic can get him. I don't think Jannard can get him. I don't know. I think with him and Tommy coming together and Ashanti together, I think that it's gonna be hard to kill them three.
And she
And
connected with
D-Mac.
Miguel. Go ahead.
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And D-Mac too with them. It's gonna be hard to kill them.
Yes.
Definitely gonna be
Very
hard to
hard.
kill them. So I don't
Very
know.
hard.
I hope he don't die, because I'm really rocking with him as far as like uncle is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like him being an uncle for the baby, him rocking with Tommy. I think that team is solid. I think I just don't know out of those four who the ones you got to worry about. People would say it was Ashanti, but I think Ashanti is solid. I think she's
Mm-hmm.
solid. So I don't know. And the way that they pulling the strings on this show, nobody knows at this point. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And so, and another thing, Miguel, Maria also mentioned to Miguel. She's like also telling him like you need to team up with Tommy. Again, they're Tommy and Miguel are very prideful. I
They definitely got pride issues.
very very prideful,
They
and
definitely
I
got
get
pride
it.
issues.
But I get it though because again, y'all were in competition. Tommy was trying to move up the ladder. In order for him to move up the ladder, he has to go over certain people, even if it's at the risk of some people that he's messing with. And you know, you're messing with the dude's sister, but then trying to like get around him. That's crazy. That's crazy work, by the way, for Tommy to do that.
It is.
You want to go right here and give the sister, but you don't want to deal with the brother. Like it's crazy. But anyways, but you know, what's the old saying goes? Cooler heads may prevail, right?
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, like you guys have a cool head. Think about this logically. Miguel, you need help because you got yourself into some stuff.
Yeah.
And Tom, you need help because you got yourself into some stuff. Miguel lost his connect with the Marquez. Tommy lost his connect with CBI. They gonna need each other. Period.
Definitely.
So we get to the next scene. And it's Jannard trying his best to talk some sense to Shanti. Shanti's like, I don't want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. Jannard's like, well, come on. Like, you know, I know I made a mistake, and you know you're my babe. And
Hold on.
I still love you, even though.
Hold on. Start that scene over.
It's still panting, baby.
Yo, it's Monty, and I'm loaded. Hey, see, I'm God gifted. Facts. The flow is prolific. And when I rap, feel like a pro did it. Yeah, I'm a pro with it. See, I'm so witty with these lines. And you can't see me peeking, I'm so picky with these blinds. Let me shine. Like a diamond in a rough. I'm a dog, take a bite out of crime, no McGruff. But my music always leaves a crime scene like I'm tough. And my bars will get a hater bag well, cause I'm buff. Did you catch that? Now catch me, floating like a jet ski. Got a lot of number 2 pencils, come try to test me. I'm clean with it, flow sharp, GQ magazine with it. I school a hater, I'm a dean with it. Yeah, I get the hopping on the beat like a frog ribbit. Flow civic, last a long time like a hind. Wrestling with my flesh like I'm Ron. Trying to make it tap out, keep irking my nerves till I black out. See, I'm a grown man, still raised by the big man. Making noise like a big band. Won't stop cause I can't. If you need some motivation, lean on me like a kickstand. Cause I'm a grown man, still raised by the big man. Making noise like a big band. Won't stop cause I can't. If you need some motivation, lean on me like a kickstand.
Okay.